Okay, starting off at the Allentown Art Museum, and the reason I was over here on a Sunday, by the way, just to give you a quick heads up and a promotion to the Allentown Arts Museum. If there's any way you can, possibly can, support them, become a member. Any way you can financially support this art museum, please do it. The Allentown Art Museum actually is for everybody, honestly. It's for the entire city, it's for the entire community, the entire world. And the reason why I say this is because on Thursday evenings and Sundays, the museum is totally free to everyone. So no matter what your income level, even if you live on the street, as long as you're very respectful and respect the rules, come in and you can experience a lot of excellent exhibits. So like I said, if there's any way you can, please support the Allentown Art Museum, honestly. Now, with that out of the way, the reason why I was over here is Lauren Smith, co-founder of 1111 Social. Definitely check them out if your business needs any social media. It needs 1111 Social on Facebook. Definitely give them a quick shout. Check it out, and hopefully you need some of their services. Okay, the ads are officially out of the way. But anyway, it was this Light of Ours exhibit, which, and the panel discussion by the photographers of the exhibit. Now, I'll be honest with you, all right? I think that was the first time I was at a panel discussion. Seriously, okay? I was expecting something formal, kind of like roll up tight, stuck up type deal, honestly, Okay, sue me. I was being discriminatory right there. But anyway, this surprised me, number one. This panel discussion was very laid back, relaxed, and honestly, there were several times where like the photographers would make jokes, and there was a lot of laughter in this. So it was very laid back. It was very relaxed and a very fun and interesting experience, first experience for myself in the magazine. All right. Now, one thing I have to point out about this, above everything else, is these photographers were now this was about the civil rights movement going on in the 60s down in the South. These photographers were not just recording that history for the future, but they became a part of it, possibly without even knowing it. They became a serious and important part of the history of this country, probably without even realizing. All right. Now the panel discussion, it was great because I'll be honest with you, it could have moved along at a better pace or been set at a different pace, because it kind of got a little, from my personal tastes and preferences, a little long and drawn out with each individual photographer speaking. But hey, everybody sees things differently, has their own preferences. That's mine. Okay, but you could tell that each photographer, that looking in their eyes, listening to their voice, they were going back to memories of their own life. These photographers didn't just look at what they were doing as part of their job. They looked at it as part of their life. And there was a huge difference, trust me. All right? And just the emotion that you saw in their eyes, where their voice, the tone of their voice and level of their voice changed as they were speaking. That's what made this panel discussion probably a one shot only, once and done type of experience for me. All right, where they would make the jokes, but there are times where they would be speaking about one of the photos or something, or explaining how they got involved in something, and it was a very painful memory for them, and they did not hide it. They didn't try to keep a straight face or anything. You saw all the emotions, from the greatest joys to the greatest sorrows, in their eyes and in their voices. And that is what really made it for me. Now, we're at the Linnet Bus Terminal, by the way, over here in Allentown. Now, as far as the other part of it goes, as far as the crowd goes, right? I didn't take any video because, you know, okay, it didn't feel right to me. And I always go by what my gut, my instincts tell me. So my instincts told me take a couple photos, hit Instagram, Twitter with them, and just experience it. It's cold. And just experience it. So, sorry about that, bus driver. I know, and it just literally. Okay. Anyway, back to the discussion. And I'm not going to run a bus down for 2 blocks. But anyway, back to the discussion. The crowd was just dead silent. They laughed when something was funny, and the full attention of everyone was there. And you could get an idea. It was a very packed. It was a very packed room. When the photographer started speaking, it was dead silent, and there was no people were standing in the back. Honestly, no seats were available for this, and it was completely free, which was I thought was real cool. So, you know, to everyone who was involved in setting this up and pulling this off, thank you for a beyond excellent once-in-a-lifetime experience. Check out the link to the Allentown Art Museum. If you're in Allentown, definitely check out the exhibit. I walked through the exhibit, I kind of rushed it, but each photo, it's true photojournalism. Each photo tells the story of the moment that person was in. And that's something that I love. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine, freezing my ass off here in Center City, Allentown, at the Allentown Bus Terminal. Take care, everybody. Stay safe in the night, and always above everything. To your family and friends, I wish only the best. I'll see you around. Later.